How about now? Can you hear me? Hopefully, something coming through there. Yes, no, anybody? Now, okay, good. All right, so I really have no idea why I wasn't getting sound through my other system, but I turned it off, changed my guitar, and now I have a little mic on my table that we'll use for that, but it's not going to be very good quality. So here we go. I think Kiirtan will help soothe me. Ba ba nam ki ba nam 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 ba ba All right, so I don't know how I'm going to do I don't think with this setup here I can run music. Oh, I might be able to run it in from my phone. Let me see. You tell me in a second if you can hear any music. Can you hear any music? Oh, it should come out of airplane mode. Any music there? All right, so music or no, here we go. Not yet. I see. One more try, then we'll just go without if necessary. Device name, it's connected. So, all right. Okay, we go without music. So have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. And spend the first moments just to be still and settle down. Start with connecting with your physical body. See how your body is feeling. And sit for a moment with your physical awareness. Imagine a little string pulling you up from the top of your head. So your spine feels straight but not stiff. And do a little bit of focusing on your breathing. Bring your breath down to your belly. And feel your belly expand as you breathe in. Contract as you breathe out. And make a conscious effort to breathe from the belly for a few moments. And we do that because that is a very simple way to trigger the relaxation response. Now look inwards and see if you can connect with your feeling of being. Your feeling, I am here. I exist. And take a moment to just sit with that feeling. Now we'll use some visualization to step out of our everyday world and come into a bigger space. Imagine a tall mountain far in the distance. And for a few moments, just hold that picture of this tall mountain far in the distance. And just look at it. As you look at this mountain, already it begins to pull you up out of your everyday world. Now imagine coming towards the mountain. And as you move towards the mountain, you have an intention that you will arrive at the mountain just with yourself, nothing else. Imagine coming to the top of the mountain. Imagine being there, far above the world. Imagine the view stretching out as far as you can see. Now hold that picture, you sitting on the top of the mountain and the view stretching out as far as you can see. Hold it and get a feeling for the space, the freedom, and hopefully a little bit of release. Hold that picture alone on top of the mountain, looking out. Now begin to think of the idea of the mantra. Only love everywhere. And just silently repeat that phrase in your mind. Only love everywhere. And as you repeat the phrase, just allow whatever feelings come up. Enjoy the sound of it. Enjoy what it feels like. Don't try to analyze it or question it. only love everywhere. Once you feel a little bit comfortable with this phrase, begin to use some visualization. Imagine an infinite ocean of love everywhere, filling up all available space, inside, outside, past, present, and future. Imagine this infinite ocean of love coming right into the very center of your being, connecting with you, becoming one with you. Make a conscious effort to mix your sense of self with this infinite ocean of love. And now make a conscious effort to expand this ocean as big as you possibly can. Imagine it extending to the edges of the universe and beyond that. Right from the core of your being to infinity. Take a moment to feel that sense of hugeness. No boundaries, no barriers, no limits. Something complete and total. Only love, nothing else. Enjoy the fullness of it, the hugeness of it, and the consistency, the simplicity. Think to yourself that this infinite ocean of love has always been there, holding everything, supporting everything, the love that holds the universe together. Conscious, witnessing, supporting. The whole universe is within this infinite ocean of love. Holding this feeling, this image, now silently begin to repeat the mantra with your breath. As you breathe in, Baba, Nam. As you breathe out, Kevalam. Inhale, Baba, Nam. Exhale, Kevalam. First, focus on the sound of the words. Hear the sound of each word clearly. There is power in the sound. Get into a steady, even, continuous rhythm with your breath. Sound and rhythm. And every now and then, come back to the beautiful idea of the mantra. Only love, nothing else, everywhere. Other thoughts will come and go. But just keep returning to those three things. The sound of the mantra, the rhythm of your breath, and the beautiful idea, only love, nothing else. Now continue on your own for about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back together. All right. Gradually relax your concentration. Be aware of your body. Be aware of the space around you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. But try to keep the mantra going with your eyes open. Okay. I'd like to talk about two things today. The first is how to protect yourself when everything around you seems to be going wrong, when things seem to be falling apart. The idea is very simple. In a cyclone or a typhoon or hurricane, whatever you call it, the center is always calm and still. And if we can pull ourselves in to our center and detach ourselves from the outer world to an extent, or even our emotional, we have many layers of our being, then we can come to a still point which is not affected by everything that seems to be going wrong around us. And for those of you who are practicing Ananda Marga meditation, that point is your personal chakra for meditation. And every day when you do your meditation technique, you are withdrawing your mind and concentrating in that point. And if you've done that well, I think you'll have noticed that concentration in that point gives you a sense of detachment, of just residing in your pure being, the center of yourself. And I have found that whenever things, I'm troubled by something or something's going wrong, if I can really just come into my chakra point and more or less reduce myself, shrink myself to nothing except a point, then I don't feel vulnerable. I feel more indestructible. And I'm just less affected. I'm more free. There's a sense of freedom. So that's for those of you who have your personal chakra point for concentration. If you haven't learned that, well, it's a good suggestion to learn it as soon as you can. But if not, just use your heart center and close your eyes and imagine yourself shrinking until you have no body, no history, no past, no good, no bad, nothing except this very concentrated center point of being. And hold your focus there. And I do that. I keep especially when things are moving fast and difficult and very challenging and stressful, I keep my awareness of that point when I'm walking around. So I say the mantra, I remember the mantra, that helps me a lot. But it very much helps also to the sense of shrinking myself down to just a point, nothing else. And when I explain that to people, I use the example of, let's say you have a fast-flowing river with lots of rocks in it, and you put a boat in in the river. And as it goes down, it smashes against the rocks and is broken. So to the extent that you're out there, your emotions are out there, you're out in your body and your feelings and all your problems, and everything's going wrong, that will smash you to pieces. But if you take a little ping pong ball, very fragile, but put it in that current, it will go down and nothing will affect it. So if I think it's clear to you now. Learn how to shrink yourself down to a point and practice it and make it a skill that you have. And that will not only improve your meditation, because if you want to move to another dimension of awareness, if you want to go from material awareness to spiritual awareness, then you have to shrink down to that point, which pulls you out of your material awareness and makes it available, the spiritual awareness available to you. You can also visualize it like there's this beautiful scene in front of you, but you've got this big round circle between you and the scene. And as you shrink down that circle into nothing, the scene becomes beautifully visible without anything blocking it. So if you want to experience the spiritual world, first you have to shrink down your ego, your sense of self, down to this tiny point, and then it's all there. It's always been there, and it will become visible to you. And that is something worth working on day after day, week after week, for a long time. I've been working on it for years and really enjoy the benefit of it. Okay, the second thing I wanted to talk about is also something I mentioned before, and that is trying to bring the feeling of service into your meditation. Now, there are different types of service you can bring in your meditation. First, visual service. So how your effort to visualize that idea of oneness, of love, of universal light, of divine light. They say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So visualize beautifully. Serve by making a beautiful picture in your mind. It may not make so much sense when I'm saying it now, but practice it. Think about it. Worship through the beauty of your visualization and consider that an offering. And then there is vocal service. So as you repeat the mantra, you repeat the mantra with a sense of service and love. Repeat it lovingly. So those different dimensions, and for those of you who have the 6th lesson of Ananda Marga meditation, there's a third element of service, and that is manual service. So I find that keeping those different aspects of service in the mind gives a sense of it purifies, and wherever there's this intention of service, there's a certain purity of mind, and that lends some quality to the meditation. So those were the things that I wanted to share. I'm sorry that we've had technical problems last week and this week, but that's the way things are going, and certainly I was making use of that little trick of shrinking myself down to a point to help me get through it. Okay, so over to you. If you have any comments or questions or anything you'd like to share, we'll have a moment or two that you can do that. So let's be a little patient and just hold on for a second. Just wait another moment or two. All right. So thank you very much for joining. I hope you have a good week and look forward to coming back together again next week. Namaskar.